Okay, we're now on our second presenter for the afternoon. We have IC Liaison to continue with the presentation for today. Take it away.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm IdaCel Liaison, a senior BS Interior Design student. I'm very grateful for your time today. I'm presenting my thesis entitled Crafting Connections, Promoting Awareness of the Products in the Communal Spaces of the Paco Interchange Complex. When I started this study, it really was because me and my best friend, we had this game. Every time that I find something ridiculously priced, I would ask her to get. And then I came about a rattan item, and I thought that can't be right because the sofa was priced at $500,000, and in my mind, I could not connect it. Why are these people pricing this so much? When in my mind, rattan, a local material, that can't be right. So when we were having these conversations, I found out our understanding was also very limited. So I sought out, is this something that a lot of us also have? Do we have low awareness for what rattan is, considering what it is and what it means for the Filipinos? So rattan is a non-timber product. It grows endemically here in the Philippines. We have over 300 species, but only a few are considered to be commercially viable. 3 of the most commonly used for commercial purposes are limuran, paalasan, and kumarin. It is also associated with our culture. So for example, arnis and sepak takraw are national sports. And of course, one cannot speak about rattan without talking about sipia. This is further supported by a report from PTI that while there is growing awareness for global competitiveness for Filipino products, we as Pinoys still think that locally made goods are not of high quality. In the report from the Department of Trade and Industry, looking into the value of products and byproducts sold by market, out of the percentage, only 10% is sold to the domestic public. Thereby, I am looking into the problem that there is a low domestic awareness and interest about rattan products despite its globally renowned artistry and industry. So for the significance of the study, it's going to impact people by giving comfort during a routine transit, seeing that there are a lot of people who ride trains. It's also to provide beautiful spaces that Filipinos can enjoy staying in. Also, it's going to provide them increased interest in the many products that are made of rattan. And in this increasingly eco-conscious world, I feel like having this knowledge is going to be very beneficial. And of course, they're in the development of this, the Paco PNR block. For the practice, it's going to boost awareness for rattan products, give Filipinos and potential customers space to experience rattan and its products to access its immediate purchase, and inspire further integration of local materials into public spaces. It highlights the importance of interaction. The customer should have interaction with the brand, product, or service, and other stimuli. So it can be actions and processes, it can be context in the environment, or a marketing mix. So after this interaction, there's going to be a specific experience and even value co-creation depending on the design of the space. And in design experientially, there will be an increase in awareness, and eventually there will be an increase in interest. I also did site exploration, so I was looking into potential sites for the project and observed the surrounding environment. For my synthesis, by using experiential marketing as foundation for the strategies and experiential design of the Paco Interchange Complex, it can lead to strategic exposure to rattan and heightened awareness for its products. The city district of Paco is considered as a heritage district with 79,000 residents. And the current rehabilitation that extends to the new Clark City will have double its capacity. And nearby attractions, of course, the old Paco station, as you can see here. There's the Paco Park, and another heritage site is the Belgian Theater. So I also walked from the Paco PNR station all the way to the end. And then this is what the environment currently looks like, and the abandoned mall that was, if I'm not mistaken, from 1997 was abandoned. It was supposed to be a 7-story mall. And then because of the destruction of the old Paco station, which is considered as a World Heritage, it did not pursue, which left the old Paco station in further ruins and disarray. In an effort to promote local tourism and invite more riders, they launched the Explore with NSCR, or the North-South Commuter Railway, highlighting the different local destinations. So first, the platform will move from here to and will become an elevated train platform. The building will, I'm proposing that there is going to be built the Paco interchange with a link to a department store and offices such as BPO offices and commercial building to ensure the foot traffic, especially daytime traffic. And to fill the final mile gap, there should be an intermodal transport hub for to have access to modern jeepneys, tricycles, and because the PNR also has a bus line, this can also be a hub for that. The old Paco station will be converted into a Paco, the PNR Railway Museum. And then because of the Filipino strong mall culture, I'm proposing to have a theme mall so that it will stand out in the many malls already that are available in the country. Of course, integration of green spaces to not only to give setback but also to give just a greener urban an urban oasis in the middle of this manufacturing district. Materials for this area of assembly have been chosen to thrive in the public space and keeping in mind its qualities for durability. It is one of the questions that I asked Ms. Samson when I was interviewing her. The color palette shows this lean towards the earthy tones that are considered to be calming, reassuring, and settling. Well, the pops of yellow along with the lighting temperature keep the commuter alert. Considering the neutrality of the palette, the play on textures and patterns, as well as the application of wall graphics, as you can see on both sides, will make the space visually interesting. So, upon arrival on the floor, you will be greeted by the seasonal design, and in this case, a Christmas setup. So passenger information systems are visible, fire safety and wayfinding pointing towards the clinic and the fire exit are also immediately visible. This is a classic setup using local materials such as Capiz shell paroles, rattan hanging lamps in varying shapes as well as floor lamps, a pop of red to give an extra holiday oomph. And as you can see, there is a curved layout in the space to allow people to stand, perhaps to take photos with their companions, and even to sit on the bench provided without obstructing the pathway. This is laminated resin with natural silihia and lighting trapped. It's applied as a decorative ceiling accent, which adds curvature to an otherwise angular space. So to enhance the comfort, UV filtering and solar-controlled nanotech heat-blocking window films are applied to reduce heat transmission while maintaining clear visibility. So as this is an actively cooled building, using the film cuts the heat gain back to 70%, saving 15 to 30% on cooling expenditure. Materials chosen in the waiting area have fire-resistant qualities such as polished concrete that has been applied with anti-slip conditioner to improve slip resistance for an indicator for the ultra-wideband technology. This technology will be introduced. It is a more advanced version of RFID. Considering in this post-pandemic world, we want frictionless contact, and that is becoming more and more important. So I wanted to incorporate a good sound system so that it is actually audible to hear what they are saying and whatever important announcement that they might want the commuters to know. So here, on the counter tables are info keys with the marketing prompts. So going back to the theoretical framework, there are marketing mix that we want to introduce. So for example, here are 4 types of info keys strategically located in between the seats to to encourage conversations, forming new connections with fellow passengers. So again, this art supports local artists and also encourages exploration of Paco because sometimes we are strangers to our own now. So this is customizable environmental graphics called Monodnock anti-wall graphics and is available up to 100% post-consumer waste recycled fiber. So again, this is an eco-conscious choice that boasts Class A fire rating for slow smoke and flame spread. This is a quest key. So as here, this quest key invites the visitor to find the pickup chairs in the property. So this installation can have facts about the pickup chair once they located it nearby. Of course, there are a few ways to present this chair, such as its origin and how it became popular, being confidently beautiful. So dubbed as the most beautiful day in the universe, garnering over 514 viewers during the coronation as reported by ABS-CBN in 2022. The allure of being crowned the most beautiful person is very much of interest to Filipinos. Now showcasing photos of queens, like one of the Philippines' favorite Miss Universe 1993 Diana Torres, and other queens who sat on this throne-like chair would make anyone who sit on it feel like her most regal self. The installation is a vignette that can be used as a background for reels and videos, such as the trending Pantropico Challenge from the P-pop group B, garnering views from 38,000 views, soaring to 520,000 views, and even going global, aligning towards interest in presenting Rattan products in a trending challenge would bring Rattan products to a much wider audience.
2
In
minutes.
this, there is value co-creation and experience to be part of something trendy. So these light pillars show different types of rattan weaving and can be found in the rattan weave grove. So you can notice that there is lighting in the towards the trees because this is proposed to be an extension of the Plaza de Lao. This flower viewing and leaf viewing, while they are also looking into the light pillars. So integration of native flowering plants such as Nara, Banaba, Balay Lamok, and Dapdap would make this even more attractive, especially during this flowering season. And QR codes that are embedded on these light pillars will give information on the material which is made of rattan and what kind of weave pattern it is. A more interesting way through interaction. So places of habit like the train stations and communal spaces like food halls draw diverse types of people, and it ensures exposure to a wide range of potential consumers as well. And for further recommendations, the design proposal can serve as a prototype that integrates experience marketing in furniture hubs in the country, such as Cebu and Pampanga. That's it. Thank you. No hands.
Thank you, Miss IC. We now turn over the floor to our panel for the interaction with our presenter.